This is like watching a drunk sober up. For the last decade, legendary brands like Ferrari and Aston Martin have literally been intoxicated on cheap net zero beer. And whilst in that inebriated state, they've said a bunch of pretty crazy stuff like, "We're going all electric by 2025," or "This is the last internal combustion engine car," leaving those around them raising their eyebrows and shifting uncomfortably in their seats. But now the beer spigot has been turned off, and they're slowly emerging from their befuddled states, and are now running around like crazy, trying to apologise to all the people they've offended while they were pissed. And that's exactly what we're seeing now. So if you're an EV fanboy who stumbled on this channel by accident, I'd put down that chai latte pretty quick and prepare yourself for this. Ferrari and Aston Martin are launching new dinosaur-fueled V12s. Jurassic Park. Welcome back to MGUY, British engineer and lawyer, now Sydney-based YouTuber. Be sure to follow me on all the usual socials for more content, links in the description. And there's a code on the screen, scan that with your phone if you want to sign up for an occasional MGUY email. Be great to have you on board. These stories will have the latte-sipping Tesla soy boys choking on their organic muesli. For years now, all we've heard from auto manufacturers when they're going electric or when they're phasing out internal combustion engines in order to appease the planet's climate. They've been trying to outdo each other to chuck all their decades of ICE experience in the bin as fast as possible in order to climb aboard the electrification bandwagon. There's one slight problem with that, however. Nobody, except the brainwashed EV fanboys, wants an EV. Especially not anyone who wants a Ferrari or an Aston Martin, or any one of a bunch of other iconic brands that have decided building bland eco-blobs is better than building engaging and exciting sports cars. So, what a stunning contrast these two stories are to the weak, lily-livered, environmental drivel we've heard from so many legendary brands over the past few years, all trying to be the first to trash their reputations, abandon their history, and build ghastly milk floats instead. Just take a look at this website from Aston Martin, trailing its new V12 engine. It's enough to make the climate crazies' heads explode. The V12 to vanquish them all. A new dawn is upon us, a new V12 engine engineered to eclipse everything in its path. Aston Martin is continuing its 25-year bloodline of V12 engines with a true technical masterpiece, the most powerful V12 engine yet seen from the brand, and a true leader in its class. A showcase for exceptional in-house engineering ability, it is a defiant defender of emotional engagement and visceral performance. Unleashing 835 PS and an extraordinary 1,000 Newton-meters of torque, this advanced new flagship V12 engine is the most powerful in its class, the result of a complete redesign, targeting optimization and improvement. The new engine refines every stage of the internal combustion process. And the accompanying video is just pure joy to watch. Awesome. This is what we want to see. Auto manufacturers building what their customers want and sticking two fingers up to the meddling net zero bureaucrats. And on the same day, Ferrari unveils its 12 cilindri. Please practice the pronunciation so you get it right. Or 12-cylinder. Everything sounds so much better in Italian. In another monumental f*** you to the mad environmentalists that deep down want to get rid of cars altogether. Ferrari 12 cilindri debuts with stunning looks, 819 horsepower. Ferrari late on Thursday unveiled its successor to the 812 Superfast in the form of the 12 cilindri. The reveal took place at a special event in Miami Beach to mark 70 years of Ferrari sales in the US. Unlike the 812 Superfast, which was derived from its F12 Berlinetta predecessor, the 12 cilindri represents a ground-up redesign for Ferrari's flagship GT. Both coupe and convertible body styles will be available from the start, with the latter dubbed the 12 cilindri Spider, utilizing a retractable hardtop roof. It's actually a lot easier to type it than it is to say it. The car's engine is the latest iteration of the iconic Ferrari V12, codenamed the F140 HD. It makes a peak 819 horsepower without the use of forced induction or hybrid systems. Hallelujah! Given the car's name, this may be Ferrari's final model powered purely by a 12-cylinder engine. The V12 isn't going away anytime soon, though future versions will likely be electrified. The engine in the 12 cilindri revs to a heady 9,500 RPM, and impressively, Ferrari engineers have ensured that 80% of the peak torque of 500 pound-foot is available from just 2,500 RPM. This will help deliver strong off-the-line performance. Lightweight internals, including the use of titanium for the connecting rods, are key to the engine revving so freely and so high. Bravo is all I can say. Ferrari and Aston still have crazy plans for electrification, with Ferrari patenting a system for faking a V12 sound through electric motors. Ugh, check my video up here for that. But the deadlines are slowly being pushed back, and I believe they will continue to do so. Manufacturers like Ferrari, Aston, Lamborghini, Alfa Romeo and others shouldn't just bend over and take whatever the climate regulators decide, but should push back, saying, we're an historic company with a brand and reputation, manufacturing products that our customers want, and to hell with whatever regulatory nonsense Europe or the US throws at us. We're going to keep doing it. All I can say is this: jolly well done, Aston Martin, and bravissimo Ferrari.